put all these in the mixer channel, including the main drum loop. Alright, so we got all the drums selected. Now we're going to throw them in the mixer channel real quick. And then same thing, I like to have a bus. So we're going to go ahead and select all of them. All you do to select, by the way, is you just hit Control and Shift. Boom, all of them. Put them on a bus. So this is my drum bus. This is my loop bus. Cool, so let's mix the drums real quick. Alright, so let's start with the basic drums. Usually with my hi-hats, I throw a soft clipper in at parametric EQ. Soft clipper, parametric EQ, and then I just kind of lower that to high end. Also, you don't have to do the parametric EQ. You could just go right here and drag this icon down and lower the high end, but I like to be really specific with it. So and then right here too, you can also add a little bit of stereo reverb and stuff. So boom. Obviously the chant is really high, so we're going to lower the chant volume. That's the cowbell. Cowbell is pretty loud. Alright, cool. So to me that sounds pretty good. Let's do the wobble real quick. Alright, let's pre-mix the drum loop real quick. So as you can tell on the master channel, let's see. It's already fucking hitting at max peak. I'm going to lower it just for now. Because remember, we still have to bring in the 808. So you don't want this shit already hitting up here at 0 dB. Because then when you bring in the 808, it's just going to sound really like cluttered and shit. I know some of you guys like to clip. I don't personally like to clip that often. So yeah, I'm going to just do that real quick. Now we'll go ahead and listen to everything. Alright, so just listening to it back, I can already tell that I need to raise a couple sounds. Also too, you can use the velocity to make it louder. Some people, and sometimes I do this too, some people, they'll put the velocity up on every single beat and then level it that way. I like to have full manual control, so I'll level it, and then if it's still not sounding good, I'll go into the piano roll and raise the velocity. So for the cowbells example, that's exactly what we're going to do. So you can tell they're already kind of low. Alright, cool. So I would say that this is pretty much ready to go. Alright, so that sounds pretty fire to me. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're just gonna structure the beat real quick and lay it down, make it sound good, make it look good, and then I'll bring in the 808. Put it on the mixing bus, and then usually what I like to do is I like to turn the volume all the way up on right here. That way it's hitting at like full impact, and then you just kind of level it. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty loud. I'm gonna throw a soft clipper on the master. Alright, so as you can see, it's pretty much hitting right there. There's still a little wiggle room, so I'm going to turn it back up just a little. And also, too, just to give it a little bit more punch, what we can do is we can go ahead and raise this back up a little bit to 94. Throw an EQ on there. Also, with your 808, make sure you put it in mono. 808's got to be a mono. Okay, cool. So back to the master. So usually with the soft clipper, you can go ahead and raise it a little bit. No, that's down. Sorry. Alright, so that's hitting right there. Like I said, cool. So the beat sounds good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and simultaneously raise the volume on the loop and the drums, and then I'm going to raise the master volume. Control shift the the buses, and you just raise them. So I'm going to raise them by probably like 3%, 4%, 4%, 3%. And then the master. Cool, that sounds cool. Alright, so as you can tell, the bass up and now the 808 and the kick are clashing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out more low end on the sub bass.